The punishment will stand for the Tucson police sergeant shown on video shoving a U of A student after the Wildcats lost in the Elite Eight NCAA game last year. Sergeant Joel Mann was seen on cell phone video and his own body cam video shoving two women in the disturbance. An internal affairs investigation determined these violations warranted an 80-hour suspension without pay. Chief Roberto Villaseñor says the incidents of Sergeant Mann shoving each woman were investigated separately, ultimately ending in a harsher punishment.
For the first event, usually anytime you get something, it's the standard discipline. And for that level violation, it was a 20-hour. But then the aggravated discipline and the number of events you get in a certain timeline keep increasing the discipline amounts. And that's why he got an aggravated 60-hour discipline for the second one.
9 on your sides, Christina Myers joins us now live outside Tucson Police Headquarters with the new development.
Guys, Sergeant Mann's appeal of his 80-hour suspension was denied. Now, this is only a portion of the huge stack of documents that police released today, now that their internal investigation is final. Now, detailed in these documents why police chose the harshest punishment possible for Sergeant Mann and stuck by it through his appeal. As UA students clashed with police, two incidents involving Sergeant Mann led to his 80-hour suspension. His body cam video shows the first one as Mann tells these two to get back and then shoves them when they don't comply. But this video, captured on cell phone, was the most controversial. It shows Sergeant Mann knocking over then senior Christina Gardilsish. An investigation by the Arizona Department of Public Safety found that Mann's actions were not criminal, but a separate investigation by Tucson Police Internal Affairs found they did violate department policy, specifically obedience to general orders, procedures and policies, and the use of force policy. Captain Carla Johnson said Mann was justified in his decision to move Gardilsish to safety and even in using his baton, but she says he deviated from training when he used a, quote, controlled shove or impact push without threat to himself or warning to Gardilsish. The fact that Mann was involved in two incidents that night, the excessive degree of his actions, and the national media attention they garnered all factored into Mann receiving the maximum suspension. And I spoke with Sergeant Mann's lawyer, Mike Story, today. He told me in part, I believe this internal investigation has been a fiasco. These are the same people that put him in a situation that was poorly planned, poorly staffed, and poorly thought out. Now, Chief Villaseñor admitting to me today that they may have been understaffed, but he says that that still does not warrant Sergeant Mann's actions. Now, Sergeant Mann, meantime, has already served his 80-hour suspension, so that is 2 full work weeks. He was given a desk job for some time, but he is now back on his normal duty. We're reporting live at police headquarters. I'm Christina Myers, KGUN-9 on your side.